Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and hello. As was foretold in the scrolls, I am here talking about Resonite finally, because it's been a really long filming session, and all I really wanted to do today was talk about Resonite. If I seem distracted, it's because there's a little kitty cat over there, a little plushie, that I grabbed. It looks like this. And now I'm going to try and throw it somewhere else, because it's totally in my way. Hey, that worked. And I just felt like getting cozy, bringing it down a little bit. Usually I'm sitting only when something bad has happened, but I just feel like being cozy because it's been 2 hours of this. I've been talking nonstop, and sometimes when I talk, I'm just tired of talking, so I'm a little bit tired, but I still have more talking to do because I haven't talked about Resonate yet, and I'm really excited about the new plan. And the new plan basically is the old plan, kind of, because I'm learning more about Resonite and how things work within it and how to build things inside of it. And I was remembering more about what the important things are that I want to build. And the reason I remembered that is because I was thinking through the same themes that came out in this whole entire video series about I have not been making content for a while. What's that about? What have I historically been trying to make and been really hung up on? And just kind of thinking through that, because I'm a communicator first and foremost, so I haven't been making videos, just kind of like what's going on there? What can go on there? What can we do about that? And if you're curious about why I'm still hopping around the frame, I am literally scooting around between frame. It just sounds like a fun way to do this video. I don't know what to tell you. But I've been really hung up for a really long time, years, about an interactive fiction engine. You guys will hear me, remember me talking about that a whole bunch, and then I just completely tabled the whole thing. But I've learned enough about Resonite to learn more about how manipulations of strings can work, and I have every confidence that I can make an interactive novel inside of Resonite. Those kind of exist. My friends Fuzzy and Dwaggy have literally made such a thing, but it operates a little bit differently. It's not as much of a novel, it's more interactive, it's just different. And mine are deeply customizable. A lot of just they change a lot as they there's a lot of depth in it, and I've developed the system to build them in the first place. I never fine-tuned the system to read them, and they would all be individual little stories I would launch on itch.io probably. And I just haven't made the final step to finalize them, but it's the thing that I truly love. It's just for some reason this project is just the thing I always love. It's kind of like in Minecraft. When you're in a new Minecraft world, and the first thing that you do is you find sand, and your friends are playing Minecraft, and you're like, I'm just gonna make sand for a while, and they're like, okay, sure. And so then you empty out the beach of all the sand, and then you have to put take the ocean away, and then you take that sand also, and then you cook it all into glass, and then you make a glass castle in the sky, or for me sometimes it's a giant glass ball, and then you cover it with lava on the inside, and then you make a house inside, so you have a lava castle in the sky, and then you make an obsidian portal inside, so the only way to get into your lava castle is through the nether, and then you make that entrance kind of cool or whatever, and then you beat Minecraft, and then you never play it again for a few years. I kind of feel like that in Resonate, because all I really want to do right now is keep working on that weird little interactive fiction engine. Because I tried doing that in Python and then realized I need the graphical language Kivy, so then I learned that. And then I feel like there was one other kind of quasi and then mobile. I was trying to figure out how to do that on the go to make a better constructor for the thing. And then I was building out a little application for that too. And this is all that I can do. It's what I love doing, apparently. It's just I'm so hooked on this one really specific coding principle and idea. And I'm really excited to get back to it. And it's not a useful thing to do, and I want to do things that are community-driven and stuff. But as far as just a personal little passion project, and I've got time for passion projects lately, that just sounds like a really fun one to do. And I know about manipulating, how variables work and manipulating strings, and so how my key system works in JSON, and then how to parse out the JSON. And so then concatenate this variable, which is set by the player when they press a button, and then that button sets this variable at that location to be this value, and then concatenate strings, find the value that's here / the value that's there, and then the particular key that you found somewhere else, I know how that structure works in JSON. I know enough about slots and variable dynamic fields in Resonite to be able to parse it out. I can absolutely take the sort of JSON string that my constructor program, which is effectively finished, outputs, parse it out into Resonite, and then all I would have to do is build out like a click buttons system in Resonite to get my interactive fiction engine working inside of Resonite. Now, even if that's not the kind of project that lights the fire in a world, it lights a fire in me. And just working on anything, building any project, will help you learn more about Resonite and about making code and how I like organizing code. And how to like aim lasers better because I'm just in Resonite more, figuring out problems. And then I have to reach out to people. Recently, I reached out to Rix, who had an answer with strings. I was trying to figure out how to drive a string and a float together. So if the button says 3, it does 3. But if the button says 5, it does something different. I wanted that code really unified across buttons. He managed it by, on the component end, by driving a float value instead of a string. And I was like, that's interesting. Why is that? As it turns out, that just manipulating strings sucks. So the less you have to do that, the better, especially in Flux. It's just a nightmare. So naturally, the thing that I want to do is build out a thing that requires tons and tons and tons and tons of string manipulation, but that just sounds really fun. And this is the first time in Resonite I found a project that I want to do, that I know how to do, and it's going to be fun. You search for a key that's going to come out like I know how to do it. And I might even know how to make the button fields work. I think I can figure this out right now. I'm super excited to get to it. That's really the whole thing, actually. I think that's everything I needed in this video, is I just wanted to talk about something I was excited about for a little bit. But what I've been doing this whole series is talking through emotionality, so I want to try and tie this all in together because I know that it relates. There is a reason that I decided we're going to end on Resonite, and I think it's because the entire video series has kind of trended towards Resonite, because I think this video series is a microcosm of how I trend. I was way too emotional today to work in Resonite. I would have been blocked and just, I can't think straight because I was super conflicted about all sorts of things, and I had to like just unpack and untangle myself and where I was at for 4 whole videos, which I did. And then the 5th video just now is finally something that's really fun that I was just excited about. So if things had gone differently, different day, different way, then 4 hours ago, I could have been here, done, and then I'm going to have to edit this at least a bit, chop it out. I'll hang out in a community server while I'm doing it. It's going to be kind of fun. And then I'll probably not have time to keep going, although I might get into my Resonite investigations anyway. But there's an event in Resonite I might want to go to, but then also I want to hang out with the fish really bad. So we'll see. I don't know what my night's going to look like, but my night could have looked like Resonite earlier. My mornings can still look like Resonite. I still have a schedule to pull off all of the things that I want to do. And if I wake up consistently, I can film and edit or whatever on a morning to get my emotional bundle out and sorted, so then I can move into Resonite and keep working on my dream passion project. I can build it so that my community server and I can interact while I'm in Resonite. I can still hear them. Anyone else in Resonite can still hear them also. So I can be with the community in Resonite, building out my passion project of dreams after I've sorted out my emotionality by being honest in videos, no matter what my emotional state is. I think we're onto something here. And I've been trying to do it, not maybe too much at a time. I don't know for sure. But I don't think filming live is the right move yet, because I need to remember how to be this honest with even just myself. Like I think I was trying to do too much. Like I don't know exactly what I was trying to do here, but we're onto something. And this whole video series, I think, was something which unlocked something massive. And yeah, I thought we had unlocked something pretty big when it's like, you can unbundle emotions. And then it's like, well, I had emotions earlier today. I could have unpacked that earlier. And then that's kind of a beautiful journey. That's a really fun thing to learn. But the more fun thing to learn, I'm busy. The more fun thing to learn is that by freeing myself of emotions, by talking them out, because I am no longer bundled with emotion. Now I'm just kind of tired of them. I feel so free, loosey-goosey. I am happy as a clam. I am fancy free. I am just a happy little boy. I feel better than ever. I am ready to go. I am like, let's hit it. And there's no more emotions. I'm not worried about anything. I unpacked it all. I talked it all to pieces. And so now I could absolutely hop into Resonate and like handle strings or whatever. That sounds fun. And all it did was take like, what, 2.5 hours of filming or something like that. In a format I'm pretty happy with. And this was like part of like a whole series or whatever, which was 2.5 hours of filming with reasonably contained elements to it. So I like there was some amount of industry to it, but like I'm really happy with how the last 2.5 hours went. So if I can carry these lessons through and operate with adequate levels of integrity, I kind of think I'm onto something here. And I'm excited to work on my Resonate build and then work with the community server. And I just had to remember how excited I am for all things after expressing how upset I was about all things and talking my way through it. Oh, goodness gracious. Now it's time for this video series to be done. I don't have a better way to close it out. That's an update on where I'm at with Resonate. Yeah, I've got things I want to build out for like streams. So streams can be a lot of fun, but I think even doing that is missing the point a little bit. It's trying to introduce streaming too early. I don't think I'm ready for that as much as I wanted to be able to be. It's great knowing that I can, and it's a lot of fun, but there is unfortunately, it's not even unfortunate. And I call it an element of industry, but even outside of that, it's just fun creatively to be able to pull these things off, to manipulate emotions consistently in a really fun and impressive way, even just impressive to myself. And streaming is a lot of fun right now, but there's other things that are fun and beneficial and just different. It's different. And so I'm just restructuring things a tiny little bit, but I'm so excited about it. And I'm excited about it now, and I wasn't excited about it 4 hours ago or 2.5 hours ago or whatever, because I was feeling the weight of everything, and now I'm not. I am free as a bird, so I'm going to go. I'm going to, like, scoot out of frame, because I'm going to go. And then when I'm done with this, probably go edit, even though I want to get into Resonate, but my brain's a little fried, and I need a break from everything. And editing videos can be a break from filming the videos, and sometimes I don't always watch my videos. I, like, edit it really fast. But I think we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to finish squiggling out of frame. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm like at the edge of my play space. It might not work very well. I'm trying, guys. This is terrible. Okay, I'm just going to go this way. Bye. No, stop.